Hey, well, it's Gwen. I'm here just to talk about, a little bit about Ascension symptoms that we may be experiencing, what we could be feeling right now, what our bodies could be feeling, what's going on in our heart and our mind. And also, I might do a card pull. I'm not sure yet. But welcome. Just got out of the shower. Absolutely needed to do that. Especially if you're going through growth spurt is what I'm calling it, a growth spurt. Think about that when we were kids and when we had growing pains. Yeah, like in our legs and in our body. Adjusting to a new body, a new temple, right? We're purging a lot. We're releasing a lot. Our body's being upgraded from within, right? So this last week, I want to say, like, those that I've talked to, those that I've, seen, or, people on the spiritual path who know that they are, awakening, healing, however you want to call it. We're just we could be feeling a lot of meh feelings. I don't know how to just emotional one minute, and then feeling really drained the next, and then temperamental with people. The aches and pains in my body, for the last several days, it's definitely a dizzy kind of feeling. Today is far better than yesterday. But even some stuff going on with my vision, a little bit of a blurriness sometimes. And then not wanting to eat what I normally eat. I really feel like as we upgrade, we can't do the same things as we used to. And we're still trying to hang on to the things that just come so natural, like they're like second nature to us, like that morning routine that you have, that you've been doing for years and years and years, right? So some of the things that are changing for me is like I couldn't have coffee this morning. Nope, my body was like, nope, coffee. So I've been drinking water. I'm not a big water person. I tell you all to drink water all the time, but I'm really preaching to myself. We are water, right? And especially as we are purging too, like we may be crying a lot, right? We could have still some emotions, like when we go through something that's frustrating or makes us angry, then our temple body feels it too. I mean, don't you feel like in your legs or, and if we're not letting it out, then yeah, the water soothes the body. I just got out of the shower, right? A shower meditation. These are things like if you're in a state where you're feeling sort of sad or even withdrawn or whatever it is that you're going through, just if you can find simple joys, simple things that make you feel good, it will really help. And Spirit's wanting us to rest. I've been saying that for a few weeks. Rest. I mean, no, really, really rest. What you think rest is, Spirit's like, no, you need to rest more. People have been telling me to drink water too. So, not only am I telling myself to drink water, other people are. And so, yeah, I'm listening. Normally I would have my coffee here with you guys, right? Or I would have, yeah. And it's hard for me to eat processed foods anymore, and learning how to cook in a different sort of way. I feel like I'm really sensitive to energy, so I really don't want to be out in the public and be around people. So this sense of retreating from the world, but that means even like, I feel like I'm coming to this point where I'm like, I just even need to retreat from Facebook. of that mindless scrolling. I do so much appreciate. There's a handful of y'alls. I have 270 something friends. The fact that I know that's just programming of the 3D. Like I don't. It's not something I check daily. Honestly. But it's just, I very much enjoy the comedy and the information and the connection that I do have with those that live so far away from me too. But there's just, it comes a time where you just feel this, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm talking about, where you just want to take a break from that. Completely take a break from it. Not check your notifications all day, several days, and just experience life without being attached to your phone. And I honestly, like yesterday, I wasn't feeling the greatest, so I didn't get online very much. I tend to post a lot on Facebook, but I really didn't want to be focused on that. I needed to be focused on my own healing. But then it seems like, well, we trade one for the other. Like, we put down our phone, but then we turn on the TV, right? Yeah, when I'm not feeling good, I like a little bit of TV to watch, a little heartwarming movie, a hidden gem, I call them. I watched last night The Surfer, Brenda Hamilton, I think is her name. The movie's called Unstoppable, and I was like, yeah, Spirit guides us to watch certain things at a certain time too. So, and through music, change up your playlists. And yeah, connect with some simple joys in your life. Simple joys, what the child in you loves to do. I'm going to continue to say that. Connect with nature. And water. And crystals. Yeah, I've been laying crystals all around me. And connect with animals, your companions, okay? Because they're coming in big and strong. Right now to help us. Well, like my Milo, she's on the bed right now resting, but it's not like her to be a cuddler. Really, she's not a coddler or a cuddler. I can pick her up and hold her in my arms for a few minutes, but then she's squirming and wants, well, she's been laying right on the area of my legs that hurt the most. Like, I literally feel like I have growing pains in my legs. I've reached out to those sisters that know how to do yoga and finding particular stretches for my hips and my ass and my quads, honestly. I said, I need specific exercises to stretch these out. Like, right? When we grow, we need to stretch too. And I just feel like I need to be stretched. Like, pull me, So yeah, stretching is super important right now too. Any kind of movement. You could have been in a stagnant kind of situation for a while. So movement, dance, flow, right? And here's the big, I'm talking about some big crystals I'm putting around me. I love my amethyst. So this is a big chunk of amethyst and another big chunk of amethyst. And I've got my big chunk of rose quartz here, and let's use these. Put them on your body. Put them in your bath, It's very easy to know whether or not, a crystal, like anything pretty much made of quartz, you can put in the water. You don't want to put moonstone in the water, that sort of thing. But you can easily look it up. I put crystals in my bath when I take a bath. And while I'm laying down, I've surrounded them around my head too, because that's where I'm feeling a lot of, I feel like we're having upgrades in our crown chakra. I am. I don't know about anybody else, but I think that's the dizzy and the vision kind of thing and the head pressure. But I'm also, I'm also like, well, you are cutting back on the amount of caffeine that you're drinking too. So that can give you a headache. I love caffeine. That's one of my addictions. So, but it's been even hard for me today. Like, I felt better after taking a shower, but Now I feel like I don't have a lot of energy to do anything, and I really kind of want to clean my house, but Spirit's like, no, you're going to rest. I feel pressure in my head today, and my legs are like still a little weird. It's almost like sometimes I have waves of feeling like when I was pregnant again, which I'm not. I felt like the screen just went. Yeah, like that feeling of the hot flashes that you get. I've been experiencing those, and the nauseousness. But I'm not actually getting sick. It's just, I don't know. I'm internally changing so much, and as these light codes and as the upgrades are happening and pouring into us, I feel like my thought patterns have changed before that. And maybe that came before this, you know what I'm saying? But or it's happening all at once. It's turning that boat completely upside down. I feel like sometimes when I get up out of bed, a little bit, like I've been saying, like a little bit of rockiness. Well, it's like Spirit keeps showing me like, when a horse has a baby horse. So this is so silly. Okay. Well, it's not like he could stay. It takes him a bit for his legs to be, strong and sturdy. Right? And I feel like I have calf legs or little baby horse legs right now. I'm learning to loosen up and not hold so much emotions in my body. And so, yes, my body does feel looser. Okay? I kind of feel like a loosey-goosey sometimes. I feel like, oh, okay, I'm just going with it. I hope somebody's getting something out of this today. I'm rambling on. I want to draw some cards. We're going to get an animal. Tune in to small, simple joys. You're not alone, by the way. Like the more I ask people how they're feeling, I am an observer anymore. If I do belong to groups, then I'm observing from the sidelines a lot. Just, paying attention. What are people experiencing right now? How can I help? And just to know that you're not alone in experiencing some of these symptoms. And, it's so programmed into us to immediately go to this Google and put your symptoms in. Don't scare yourself like that. You're healing. This is yes, exactly. Well, a bunch of cards will come out. You're healing. All right. Don't self-diagnose yourself, is what I'm saying, or label yourself with something and worry yourself like crazy. Okay. I'm telling you all of my Ascension symptoms and being very open about it, and some people may take it like, look, girl, you need to go to the doctor. Well, that's you putting your stuff on me. I know when I need to go, like if I need an ambulance or if I need to go, yeah, I'm a big girl. We all have to listen and tune into our bodies, okay? And everything that my body is telling me is that I have to rest, okay, during this upgrade. And I can't do the same things I used to do. I can't treat my temple how I used to treat it. I have to honor it and care for it more. You get me? Yeah. The next thing I need to do is quit smoking, Spirit says. And I'm saying it out loud for you. It's not healthy for my temple. I enjoy it very much. It's one of my simple joys. Coffee and the cigarette in the morning. It's that habitual thing I've done for years, So, Bobcat, Life is a Mystery, card 8. I love that. Spirit. Gotta believe in the magic. Have you lost your faith? Magic is all around you. Love is all around you. Trust in divine timing. Trust that Spirit's got your back. Okay? Watch and wait. I hear that. Ooh, look at that flame! You're getting the eyebrow and nose crinky. Nose crinky. Another thing. I keep making up words too. Like, what's that word? I don't know. Crinky. Crinkled up, but it's a crinky. It's a crinky dinky. White candle burning for us. Okay, today. Lots of candle magic I've been doing. What else besides the bobcat? Do I need to read about the bobcat or I get it? No, they're like, you got it. I'm like, okay. You know, sometimes I have conversations out loud, outside of my head. All the time, actually. Conversation, me and me. What other animal? What other animal? Porcupine. Time for a beginner's mindset. Okay. Starting over. Rebirth. Old ways are dying. We're new, right? Beginner's mindset. 48. Now we got an 8 and a 48. Look at this, baby. Look at this porcupine. Okay, but the porcupine also tells me some needing to protect, you know? Protect yourself from negative energy. We're going to read about the porcupine. He's all dolled up, too, the porcupine. Be comfortable in your own skin is what I'm hearing, too. Okay? Being uniquely you. You know, and not to tangle with a porcupine, right? And maybe you've been feeling a bit defensive or prickly. I can describe that. I can feel that. Yeah. Prickly with this. Yeah. So let's see what porcupine's got to say here. When porcupine spirit calls your name, you are being asked to adopt a beginner's mindset and to approach situations with innocence and curiosity. The old, confining stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you have been seeking, whether it is a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence. You have all you need right now to co-create what you desire. Who knew? Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. There is so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover. Are you feeling prickly and defensive lately? This is the protection message. And assuming you will be hurt before you have even seen any sign that such a reaction is called for? Perhaps an old sense of guilt and shame is causing you to be cynical and wary when you are meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you may be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead will bring you abundance, happiness, and love. Remember your innocence, and you will see what you have been overlooking. Porcupine quills are filled with air, allowing a porcupine to float in water. Now is a time to let your innocent nature keep you buoyant. Ooh, I'm so glad I read that. That's striking a chord with me. Let your innocent nature keep you buoyant while you float. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give you guys an affirmation for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know. Just talk. Me being me and letting you know how it feels for me while I'm going through all this ascension, upgrades and whatnot. I know I'm not the only one out there, and I just want you to know that you're not alone and that it is, it's a normal thing. Oh, I love it. I reap what I sow. Today. Spirit's coming in big time. Look at this. I reap what I sow. Love it. Today, I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Love that she's in this little circle that she's created here, this little circle of light with the candles and her sitting in the center of it. Okay? It's important right now that we do connect with self too, and whatever meditation is for you, it's important right now. And keep your thoughts high, vibrational thoughts of gratitude and love. Remember, you are creating your reality. What you're putting out in the world, you get back. Okay? Now is that time of year to be generous of heart, generous of spirit, right? Giving is receiving, right? How can you touch somebody's life today with your light? How can you let somebody else know today that they're not alone? Right? Right? That's why I do videos like this. You know, when I'm seeing and feeling, I'm connected and knowing I'm connected with the collective, then I know others need to hear that this has been a tough one. If I would have tuned into my tarot, I bet the Strength card would have come out, because this has been a tough one through these eclipse seasons. And now we've got a full moon in Gemini coming up. I'm a gem. Yeah. Just know that this is all supporting a beautiful evolution, beautiful transformation of your soul. Okay? We can't hang on to the old way. We can't hang on to the old, it's time to create new, beautiful, magical dreams. Trust life again. Trust in the mystery, and wish for these, create the, I love surprises, right? But Spirit was like, yeah, what kind of surprises? Be specific about your dreams. I like surprises that make me feel like a child full of joy. Okay? Not the surprises that pull the rug out from underneath you, because I experienced that for several years. Okay? Okay? The universe has got you. Mother Universal Energy's got you. Your ancestors got you. You got you. I love you.